You are watching Radio Rakim's Artist Access.
Access granted.
Welcome back to another episode of the Artist Access. I am your host, Siraj Rich God. I'm cool. I cannot in the hotel. Yeah, we got here. I'm a new artist in the building. Got some queens in the building. My first guest. I seen this young lady perform at the We Go Live show, right?
Yeah.
She caught my attention instantly. I have been looking for her finally. I got in contact with her.
Yes.
So we got her here today. We have with us Copious Green.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How are you doing?
I'm good. Nothing better.
They're not here. So I'm gonna start off first with that name.
Okay.
Copious Green.
Yeah.
Take us through that. How'd you come up with the name and what does it mean for you?
Well, the name, basically, it came from, okay, so long story short, there was there used to be M&M commercials, right? And so Miss Green was one of the M&Ms. So she was like ladylike, you know, and I kind of always wanted to be like ladylike or whatever. So I had this picture of Miss Green on my wall, you know. So that's where I kind of was just like looking at that, and then I wanted to put abundant with it. I don't even know why I'm doing this. I'm just telling you, I was like a teenager, you feel me? And so I looked for a synonym for abundant, and it was copious. And so when I went to an open mic, they was like, "What's your name?" And
Copious.
yeah, that's what came out. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's like freestyle. Copious.
It wasn't even that. It just came out. Yeah, like butter. Yeah.
That's fire. So take us back to when you first decided to step on the open mic stage and display your poetic skills.
Yeah. So basically, I've always been a writer, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it was February of 2012, and that was the first time I actually heard what I was writing.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, oh, I want to say this, you know. And so February was my birth month, so I got the family together. I'm like, this is what we doing. And so I got to Bamboo, which was Poetry Lounge, and I got there late, so I couldn't make the list. And so I was kind of anxious because I'm like, I don't want my family to come and I can't spit, right? So they was like, all the artists come to the patio. So I went to the patio, and Nikki the Kid, shout out to her, she was doing the roll call. And so she was like, you know, and she's like, did I miss anybody? And I'm like, Copious Green or whatever. So she put it on the paper, and I got up there, and I was just nervous.
Yeah.
You know, super nervous. So I just had to kind of escape the moment, you know.
Mm.
And then it just came out like so strong, and like I had never really heard my voice like that before. So it was kind of like I was in the moment and out of the moment at the same time, you know?
Yeah.
And so it was amazing. And like, you know, the crowd was going crazy or whatever. Then I look at the end of the stage, I'm like, we got to go. So I'm like, okay, because I already know my family. So clearly something had happened. Yeah, so we walking out with a sense of urgency, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Khalid the Future, shout out to him, he walking with me. Like we walking out fast. And he like, poetry this, poetry that. And I'm just, we got to go. That's what I'm thinking about, you feel me? And so we ended up exchanging numbers, and for like almost 18 months, every now and then, he like, poetry this, come out here, come out there. And I'm like, nah, that's just a one-time thing. And he like, no, you got something, like, come out. And so a big shout out to him, because he could have been like, well, she don't see it, you feel me, so forget it. So I really appreciate him for that. And so that's pretty much how the story started from, you know, from that moment.
2012.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And from that moment, when was the next time you finally got back up there again?
Okay, so in between 12 and 13, because 13 was when it became official for me.
Mm-hmm.
So I ended up going to one of the open mics he was inviting me to.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was there or whatever, and Cayenne Nebula was there, so shout out to her.
Mm-hmm.
She spit, and what was different with this night for me is that I was spitting like I'm talking to you. I was talking through the poem, but she like spit, right? So I'm like, yo. So after the show, I'm like trying to tell her, like, you know, you super dope, and she just didn't even let me talk. She was like, listen, you can write, but you need to spit it like it's yours. And so I understood what she was saying because of what happened in February 12. I remember how that felt. And even if I didn't, she had to show me what she was saying, you feel me? So shout out to her for that, because that's when I really like truly understood that you have to be intentional. You feel me? When you're getting on there, like you have to get into the piece and really sell the story or whatever. So yeah. And then October 13th is when it was like, okay, I'm a poet. Yeah. I'm a poet. Yeah. So that was with Poetry or Die, and shout out to We Go Out, Scott Free and The Truth. They was hosting that night.
Okay.
And so it was a time in the beginning where I wouldn't perform without my mom being in the audience, you know. And so she had stepped out to take a call when they called me on stage. So I'm holding the mic, I'm nervous, like, you know, I'm trying to stall.
Yeah.
And so Scott was like, you want to wait till she come back? And I'm like, yes, like a little kid, you know what I'm saying? And so she came back, so I was like, she back or whatever. I got on stage and I killed it or whatever, so it was cool. But that's pretty much how, you know what I mean? It was just like, because I've always been like a quiet, reserved type person. So even though I love how it feels, it just take me all the way out my element, you feel me? So it's kind of like a battle with it, you know what I mean? That'd be the issue, you know, so yeah. But that's how it came about.
Well, it's 2020, well, it's 2025.
Yeah.
So, when you at with it now, like, for that battle, you, like, pretty much
Still in the
your
battle.
skin. Like, you said the battle with it? Yeah.
Still in the battle. Still in the battle, because I think what one of the issues is that, you know, when I came in, it was just like business, you feel me? And so most poets is like, go to the open mic, enjoy yourself, get the courage to spit fire. People want to know where you at, who you are. Next thing you know, people in your inbox, I want you on the lineup. But for me, it wasn't that. It was
just, ticket selling shit.
Exactly. So for me, it was like, that's how I saw it, because that was my experience. And I never really just had fun with it, you feel me? So I'm trying to, just go to open, but I ain't made it there yet, but I'm trying to get there, and just come out of that mindset. But that's the real issue. Yeah. It's just, I kind of wired myself incorrectly with that. Yeah.
So when you're writing, any particular mood you got to be in, you got to set the mood a certain way. How do you pick your topics and all that stuff when you go to writing a piece?
Well, I mean, ever since I came in, it's literally been like, I'll know that we having a show, so I know what the theme is, and then I'll just wait on the poem to drop. You feel me? It's not like I'm just sitting, it just come, and then once it come, I'll just go for it.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel with my method too. I call it downloads.
I like that, yeah.
It's just come when it come.
Yeah.
That's time when I have an intention to pick up my pen and start writing. Even then, it's knowing how to, I get still and let it come.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got to. Yeah. Because it's I look at it like it's really, I mean, obviously you could tell your story, there's parts, but sometimes you do have to come as the messenger, you know what I'm saying? And so you have to kind of just see, and let it come to you so you can be able to feed the people or whatever, whatever you're doing. So yeah, I like the method, but I would like to be able to just sit down and force myself to write, but it's not there yet, So yeah.
Any poets out here that kind of inspire you to want to keep being active as a poet?
I mean, surprisingly, yes, Lady 380. Absolutely. Yeah. And the way that she inspired me is shout out to St. Patrick. He basically was just like, you should have your own show or whatever. And I was just like, I could see it, but I couldn't see it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And so when I went to one of her shows, it was just like the simplicity of it. It just made it seem possible. You feel me? And so I was super encouraged by that, and that kind of helped me to go ahead and do my own stuff. But that's yeah.
That's kind of why I do what I do. While I'm doing my thing, I'm looking to inspire other people to tap into their gift and get up there and show us what you got inside of you,
Yeah, for sure.
And 380, I told her all the time, she's one of my favorite poets.
Yeah, hands down. Truly.
So, tell me about the scene period out here, the poetry scene. Anything that you would like to see more of, and some of the things you might like to see less of?
I mean, I can't say because I'm not in it. I don't even want to act like, you know what I'm saying? Because the way I just pop in and out type thing. So I really don't have no.
I don't know what popping out.
Yeah, but it's like I'm not in it to say like, oh, this needs to be changed, whatever. But from the outside looking at, even as a poet, I feel like we're doing the best we can. You know what I'm saying? And so we are human. Everybody got their issues and stuff like that. But it's just at the end of the day, we know how to come together. We know how to make it happen. You know what I mean? So that's what I can say.
Yeah. So what you think might be next for Copious Green? As far as just where you at right now in Porsche. What should we expect from you? I'm leveling up in the game.
What's crazy is my level up would be like getting back to the basics. You know, just going to the open mics, kikiing, cocking a little bit, just having fun with it, to really just restir it again, you know, and just kind of get back to that. So that, and obviously I want to do greater things too, but that's the focus right now, just taking all the strategic side of it out of it and just have fun, you know? Yeah.
That's what it's really about, most of it. Just having fun and just sharing whatever you want to share.
Yeah, exactly, because the thing with being on the lineup is you have to, you know what I'm saying, what am I looking for? You have to execute, you know, whatever, it doesn't matter, it's like they're expecting you to bring it, you know what I mean? But at the open mic, you can let your guards down. You get, hey, I don't know how this gonna sound, but this one I want to, you know what I mean? So
you can pull that phone out and
yes, all that, you know. And so I just want to give myself to that, you know. So that's kind of where I'm at with it. Yeah.
Any spots you might wanna, you looking to touch? Open mic spots that you haven't touched yet?
I feel like, well, it's definitely probably something I haven't touched, but I really just want to go to all of them. Yeah, I really want to see what's up, you know. It just, like I said, join us, because that's what it's really about. Like, obviously I want to spit too, but I just want to be in the atmosphere and not thinking or rehearsing my poem in my seat, because I know I've got to, you know what I'm saying? I just want to, you know? Yeah, so, yeah, but I've been to a few and stuff like that, but I know it's some I haven't touched yet that I plan to get in there. Yeah.
So you're ready to perform for us today?
Let's do it.
Okay, what you going to spit for us today?
I'm gonna spit stagnation, because that's how I be feeling sometimes. Yeah.
Can you give us a little breakdown on that piece?
I mean, okay, so it's basically about knowing that you got something, but you're struggling with your internal belief a little bit. Yeah. And it's just like that, basically, that's the summary. Yeah.
It's fine. Yeah. Okay, so look, before we get up out of here, let the people know where you can find you at on all social medias, all of that good stuff.
So I am Copious Green everywhere. Some places it's _ Copious Green, but ultimately it's just Copious Green wherever you at. I do have music on all the streaming platforms, not music, poetry. Vision Nutrition, I released that in 2022, so y'all can tap in with that, or you can just listen to it on YouTube. And I look forward to sharing more with y'all one day.
Yeah. So look, man, y'all stay tuned, because we got some more dope people in the building. So come right back, because this is the Artist Access, and your access has now been granted. Everybody, I'll put it up.
My homeboy made that track, yeah. This shit came up too. Yeah. Damn, I can't get a hug or a kiss. So why can't you clean up the house and have a cooked meal sometimes when I come home?
I'm not your mama.
And I ain't your daddy either.
Look, I already told you I'm not going to be dealing with you if you're going to be doing all this going out of town. I already know you got a female up there. That's why you going.
I was looking for you, but I didn't see your car. Okay. What you looking for my car for?
D-Ray must got it again.
So how did the interview go?
I had to reschedule. If you'd have given you a debit card to get some real gas money, I would have went.
Okay, so where have you been? You've been gone in the car all day. I'm gonna ask you one more time. Is there anyone else?
Look, somebody's up in the morning.
You are my husband. You've been gone all night, and you don't think I should question you about it?
I don't put none past these hoes, you feel what I'm saying? They get all dressed up and go out to eat with their work husbands, you feel me?
Hey, let me just talk to you about some business.
Not at the moment. I'm a little busy.
We can talk about it on the way. You want to take my car or yours?
No, I'm gonna need that time alone in the car to think. I'm going to lunch. I'll be back.
First they get busy, then they get distant.
No more dating apps. Now,
It's Vibes Dating, a real dating show where they match you up, send you on a real date, and it's all caught on film.
Welcome back to the Artist Access. I am here with one of my favorite poets in the game. We have with us a young lady who is not new to the Artist Access, but she is definitely new to our new set. We have with us my favorite poet, your favorite poet, Lady 380.
Gang, gang.
380. Man, let me tell y'all something about this lady right here, man. Right here. Gotta think some of that line first. But when I moved out here to Houston in 2017, I did my first showcase with Mr. Reverse It. I think it was the All Black Showcase. But I don't remember what. Yeah, All Black Showcase. And that's when I first met Lady 380 on that show. And ever since that day, I have been following her. And she been out here getting it in ever since then. I always tell her, how do you do it? I'm talking about every open mic, she had it. Showcases, doing it, you know what I'm talking about? Like, so, and she is like, she kicking it up to how you gives as she go. And recently, you've been just out here just, you done took it to a whole another level, like you talking about?
I done went and competed. They say it's a regional slam, but it was a lot of national competing poets there. So I got second place. Yeah.
And you got time for this, right? Huh? You have to go to time for this.
Yeah.
What was that?
This was in, oh Lord, cause I'll be traveling like that.
Yeah.
Where was this? Nashville, Tennessee.
Nashville, Tennessee. And I'm in the poetry. My hip came out when I dealt with you.
Only one. I was by myself.
What?
Yeah.
Did you like represent?
I was representing Houston.
Houston.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So how did you even get into that thing right there?
So I used to be, when I first started poetry, I think I met like Black Blues back then, and he invited me to come to a slam competition. So around this time, I just started performing my poetry. So when people say slam poetry or whatever, I didn't know that there was a difference, right? So I'm thinking that's what people just call poetry sometimes when they go and do a show. And so I get there, and there are like all these rules, like you only get this certain amount of time, and judges have to score you, and all this kind of stuff. And I'm like, ain't nobody about to tell me how long I can spit my poem. When I'm done, I'm done. And then I had my signature intro that I would do before I do each piece anyway, that I just had to do.
You could do that. That's part of the rule.
Well, you could, but that's your time.
Okay, time-wise.
So I'm taking more time. I didn't like take that opportunity seriously. I didn't know that was a big thing. I just thought this was another, show. Somebody's asking me to come perform. We having a friendly competition. I really don't care about winning or losing. I'm coming to get my poem off, and And so it turns out, a couple years later, I realized, oh no, that's a really big deal and a really big thing. And they have gone and placed, in national competition and stuff, whatever. So then I was like, oh, okay. So started doing Bars Fest. Shout out to Juan. Yeah. Started doing Bars Fest, and what I didn't know is that was actually considered a slam. So by the time I'm competing in these, slams, I'm entered into this, roster of, hey, the top poets are able to cultivate a team, and we go compete as a team. And they had just come off of winning #1.
Yeah.
So here I am presented with this opportunity, and I'm like, dang, hey, I'm down. Like, I'm looking for different ways to do poetry, not just, regular open mics and regular showcases and stuff. So I'm like, okay, well, this is going to be a challenge. And in this part of my career, it was good because it's like, okay, I know I'm that girl here, like, in Houston, I have my fan base, people love me, Lady 380 name, but are you really that girl if you go outside of here and compete with other people that are, that girl and that man and, and then they cities. So now let's really see. So that was last year. So last year we competed as a team. We ended up taking like 9th place. So this year, I decided that I wanted to go back as an indie. So this is my second year competing like in that at that magnitude of competition, but my first year going alone at it. Like, last year I had a team, but this year it was like, yeah.
It's all on me.
Yeah. I just felt like, I had something to prove, I guess. And I wanted to prove to myself that, like, I just want to know where am I really heard wherever I go, or it's just the hype and buzz around the city, So it was like, okay, yeah.
Well, guess what? You might have won second, but guess what? You are that girl.
Okay, that girl. Okay.
Yeah. Like I was reminded of that today, this morning. It ain't even about. They don't say you that girl.
Right.
You got to know. Remember that mention? Are you the one? You got to know you that. You know what I'm talking about? So
absolutely.
Forget all of that.
Right.
Yeah. You
right.
know the one. You know you're
right.
that girl.
Right.
Like, and like myself, you were doing music first,
yes.
right?
Yes.
And so I tell people, this is what I believe, not fact, but this is what I believe. I believe people that were doing that play with rap or even music period, when they do poetry, I think we have we got a little more advantage than people who just came into the game and just write words and poems.
Right.
To me, like, we come real bar heavy, metaphorically,
absolutely,
and it's add a little more color to the piece.
Right.
We know how to perform.
Exactly. And that's the part that helped me out. That's how I knew, like, a lot of people ask me sometimes, like, okay, do you write for yourself or do you write for a performance? And it's like a little bit of both. I just make sure that I know I'm writing this piece because it's something that needs to be said, it needs to be released, but then I'm also cognizant of my audience. Like, I don't want to bore people to death if I get up here and I know I got a performance, so I obviously have to, like, spruce it up to make it digestible and entertaining. So, yeah.
And so you also not just a poet, you curate your own events. I think you're on number 5 or the No Smoke. You did number 4. Oh, you on number 6? You just did 5?
Might be 7.
I think I went too high.
Yeah, we on No Smoke 7 this year.
That's what's up. I had the pleasure of being on 3.
Yes. I gotta bring that back, by the way. That was fun.
The 4 and 5 and 6, were they like stage plays as well?
So 4 was like my album release. So I did like a couple skits, but it wasn't like a full outplay, but I did have the same elements. My 6 was what we at? 4. What was 5? My one woman show? No, Love Me Out Loud. Love Me Out Loud. Yeah, but then that was my one woman show.
By yourself?
So that wasn't a play at all. It was more
6. You had 6 years more people on 6. I remember that.
Yeah, but damn, now I'm like, okay, well, am I on 6 or 7? I'm gonna have to look at it.
Might be on 6. Well, no, you did 6. I think you.
Group therapy.
Group therapy.
I forgot that was a No Smoke show. So I did group therapy. The reason why I'm like, I know I did that, but I thought it was a one-off because people want to see that more. So that's going to be its own series. So I forgot that I even did it under the No Smoke umbrella. So
that play was awesome.
Oh yeah,
which with the poems in the play.
Yes. Like we gotta bring them in. I literally have to.
Yeah.
And gotta get some good footage. So that
let me tell you something. Like, so when I write, when you sent out the synopsis for the poem, and you was like, write a poem about this, and that piece I performed for you,
yes,
that shit came to me. It just poured out of me,
and it was so perfect. This man came to audition.
Everybody came to audition. Hey,
he already had the name, the character, perfect. I was like,
hey, But I got certain rhymes, certain poems I write, they just come like them down.
Yeah.
I'm talking about that poem. It was no moment I was thinking. It was just the whole time was.
And it was so perfect, so perfect.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then I can want to feel like I know it. And see when I write, them kind of poems as I'm writing it, it's getting stored in my memory.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I be knowing it. So it's like I was grateful for the opportunity. You know what I'm
I
talking
was
about?
so impressed. Like you blew me out the water. It was a lot of people that I knew that they just kind of expected not to have to go through auditions and just wanted to be on. And I'm like, dang. And when you got people like Siraj that's coming in here and like killing it, he wrote a whole. That's just audition. It's like you can just read something off a paper or whatever. He came in there like,
I can't even find that poem.
So
I don't know.
I got to record it. I got to record it.
I want to spit that on stage.
I definitely got
sometime.
to record it. It was very much. I was like, this is so perfect. Like, how did you know that? But yeah.
So Mr. 80, if you been killing the game, and I remember the first time you allowed your son to get on stage.
Oh yeah, for sure. He probably been with me.
Yeah. That's how hard you going. You going so hard. Like you got your little ones following them steps. You know what I'm talking about. How I feel to see him as far as on that stage doing this thing.
Oh, it's a blessing, and I'm so proud. Like I'm such a proud mama bear because if y'all know like what it took to even get him to this point, and now that he's just like so effortlessly like killing it. Like I used to have to try to bribe him with money, with like just like have so many prep talks. Like you are great. Like you just gotta go do it. He's like, you're just saying because you're my mom. You're supposed to feel that way. And I'm like, no. Like I'm telling you, people are gonna love you. Like all you gotta do is get out there and do it. And then I just had to make sure that I made a safe space for him. So like for the longest, people would try to book him on their shows and he would have so much stage fright that he would not even get on. But if it was a no smoke show, you know, my family is there. This is my event, you know, so I think that added to his level of comfortability. And then now that he didn't taken off with theater added into it, oh baby. I can't wait till he get rich.
Oh yeah.
So we can reach. Because I already live a rich lifestyle.
Man, so look here. Look, I'm a fan. I'm a real fan of your work, right? So this is what I need from 380 at some point in the near future.
Amen.
I need you to get back in that booth and drop a song. I need to see some music from 380. I never met the artist that did music director.
Right.
And I know you got some shit.
I got you.
You feel me?
I got you.
Give us an EP or something.
I got you. I literally was just sitting around like, you know what? That's what I should do. Whenever a good little song come on, just take the beat and just do like a little, you know, something I can drop online or something just to show people, you know what I'm saying? Your girl still got it. You know? Your girl still got it.
Yeah. So look here, I know they got the thing with the rappers versus chorus. Are you in that one again?
Yes.
Ooh, yes indeed. What is it?
I have rappers against what I mean.
What is it?
September, I want to say the 16th or the 12th, whatever that Friday is, in the middle of the month. But yeah.
You hit the building for that.
Yeah.
Where you want to bring it to, sir?
I don't know yet. I don't know yet. We still working out the details, but they are going to be like, you know, a high profile battle rapper for sure. Yeah, they trying to kill me this time. They trying to take me out the game. They say, okay, baby, we was playing with you all the other times. We have to play with you. You know what I'm saying? So
before we get up out there, what's next for 380? What you got coming up? Anything else coming up?
So yeah, I'm actually, so this year, I committed to producing one woman or one man shows or just producing a show period for other artists. And so this year, me and True, the poet, we're doing something together. So she's writing her script, The Dawning Effect. And so I'm helping her, you know, produce, promote, and all that kind of stuff, whatever. So that'll be coming soon at the end of September. I think the last week in September is when we have that scheduled. But y'all heard it here first. Because haven't released the date yet. Come on. We family. Right. No Smoke 7. Definitely What About Your Friends? So that'll be another stage play. So that's like literally in the works. Oh my God. It's gonna be up there with the other one, like, you know. And then I also want to try to put in another group therapy show too, because people love that. and that'll be a little easier to put together because the script is already kind of written. We just can change out, you know, like artists and different topics and stuff, whatever. But that one will be a little bit more easier to do. And since it is in such high demand, I do want to do nothing before the year's over.
Yeah.
Working on the book. Sorry.
Okay, you working on the book?
It's called Naked.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
you letting it all out. Huh?
letting it all out. Yeah. And that's the hardest part, trying to figure out, okay, Brittany, it ain't enough pages, baby. Let's just, you know, put the most important things, and then I can always make sequels. So that was another one of my goals. So hopefully I have it done by the end of the year, but it should be available sometime next year for sure.
So, yeah. And then we'll have that EP coming out, right?
For sure. I got you. Look, I'm just gonna get online and go ahead and go on to play just in case.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay. So before we go there, you got Jimmy in here. Jimmy don't never come watch none of my interviews.
Yeah.
You got Jimmy in here. Good. You gotta watch him, though. You gotta watch him, man. I'm talking about, look. But before we go, let the people know where can they find Lady 380 and get all the tickets for all your upcoming events and all that good stuff. She Googleable, y'all.
The girl is Googleable. Okay. So Lady 380 on all streaming platforms or whatever your choice. Please visit my website, lady380poetry.com. You can subscribe to my newsletter. I promise I only send out invites to events that I have going on. And yeah, if you just want to keep up with me, all of my methods of how you reach me and everything is all on my website. So lady380poetry.com. Get you some merch. You know what I'm saying? The donation, you know, buy the ticket, you know, I'll so yeah.
Yeah, all right. Now, so look here, man. Don't go nowhere. Come right back, because when we come back, we got Jay Grenade, 380 Son. We're going to talk to him for a little while, and then the artist will perform. So y'all stay tuned, because this is the Artist Access, and your access has now been granted.
How many people you said live here?
3. A mother and her 2 kids.
That's a whole lot of house for 3 people. Epiphany, now available on Amazon in paperback and ebook.
Life is full of unexpected turns, but your legacy doesn't have to be. At Sims Crown Legacies Life Insurance, we help you protect what matters most: your family, your future, your peace of mind. Whether you're just getting started or planning ahead, we make it simple, secure, and affordable. Have questions? Join our 1-hour Power Hour, Monday through Friday, for a live chat with a licensed expert ready to guide you every step of the way. Your legacy is worth it. Let Sims Crown Legacies help you protect it, starting today.
Welcome back to the Artist Access. I am here with the young gunner who done turned into a whole grenade out here. Beat y'all with us. Later Eddie's son, Jay Grenade, is in it. How you doing, brother? Yeah. And you growing up, brother? When we did No Smoke 3, you was a little bitty boy, man. You know what I'm talking about? You didn't, how old are you now?
I'm 17.
17 years old, man. How old were you when you did that first poem? And got on stage to spin that piece.
What was I, 14?
14. Is that right? I thought you were a little younger than 14 when you did that first piece on stage.
Probably younger.
I think you were younger than that, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah. You was a little bit of bud.
Probably 12.
So it's been a minute. Yeah, I don't even know.
Yeah. You remember? So can you remember that when you did that?
Yeah, I can remember it. I had a poem in between two scenes. It was like her boyfriend was cheating on her. And she had a history of falling down like the wrong path, like love wise. And I came in and it was like every time somebody steps on your heart, you just give it right away. Right around, take your time. I'm going outside to play.
Yeah. You ever think about doing some more acting?
I'm raising the son at PV. I'm D. Walter Lee. That's actually my dad's name.
Yes, fire, man. Well, so, do you remember the first time you got on stage to do some poetry? I ain't talking about the play though.
First time I got on stage to do some poetry.
Yeah. You was young. You was real young.
Excuse me, I ain't poetry.
Yeah, it was like 7 one night.
You were about 8 years old. I remember that.
Oh yeah. I was with my teacher, right? I was with my teacher. She said that we was having a poetry slam, and she asked me to write something for it. So I came home and I came to my mom and I started spitting it.
Yeah.
But sometimes I would like lie and I would like get like a rap off a teacher. And I feel like it said she would believe me. Like, thank you. She thought like I got it online or something.
Right.
But I was like, nah, this is me. And I showed her the little paper with the little handwriting. And she was so excited. She made me sit down and like rewrite it because she couldn't read where it was on the paper. I couldn't write.
So look, man, coming up under your mama, Lady Dread, who is like one of the best poets out here. Is there any pressure trying to
pressure
as her son doing this thing?
No, a lot of the poetry spaces are really inviting.
Right. True.
Yeah.
No. That's what's up. I'm glad to hear that. You should, cause like I said, man, I think it's in the genes. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. If she killing this shit, you're gonna be the same way. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I've been around it as long as I can remember, but I found like a deeper meaning or a deeper side of it when I started going to like bars fest and stuff. Like I really like enjoyed that.
Right. I like the bars fest too. Yeah. You think you ever do a bars fest?
Yeah.
You looking forward to doing a bars fest? Okay.
I got to book some more catalog.
Yeah.
I only got like 1, 2 right now.
Yeah. So today I would love to hear the poem that your mom did at that last poetry showcase. That's cool with you, Green?
Yes.
Yeah. How did y'all put that piece together?
It was a personal piece that she had. We came together. I put a few more lines in to like get it to where it could be a duo piece.
Yeah, that was fine, man. That was fine. So I can't wait to see some more Grenade Brown. You know what I'm saying? You got a long way to go. You know, you're fresh in the game, but hey, it's no limit to how far you can go with this thing. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you got a IG page?
Yeah.
You do? Let the folks know where they can find J Grenade at, man. You know what I'm talking about?
Jamyrian, JMYRIEN Alexander _.
Yeah. So man, look, when we come back, we got these poets in the building. They're gonna be spending some heat. So y'all stay tuned because this is the Artist Access. And your access has now been granted.
No more dating apps. Now it's Vibes Dating, a real dating show where they match you up, send you on a real date, and it's all caught on film.
There are places I'd rather be. And yet, because of lack of internal belief, I find myself where I'd rather not be, which is where I was when I decided that I was ready to move forward. Constantly stagnant, consistently inactive, What I hope to end seems to be everlasting. The only thing constant is the same old cycles. And what's consistent is the seesaw of emotions, the mental roller coasters. Then I'm heavy on the unfocused until I realize I'm unfocused, which ironically is usually during unhealthy coping. Then it's back to my senses, back to my business. But entrepreneurship is different when your all ain't in it. Reality sets in. The seesaw begins from self-pity to self-forgiveness. Troubled by my struggles, the trauma seems to triumph. Ladders of success stand before me. I got the limb, strength, desire. Basically everything except the effort it takes to climb them. Can't figure my problem. Can't point the finger at my daddy or my mama. They wasn't even round enough to be the blame of all my internal dramas. Figured it was me since it's always been me. Hands have extended, though I'm always one deep. Still standing 10 toes on 2 feet. Still understanding what the best decision means for me. Still tough-hearted even when my soul is weak. Where do I go from here? How do I cross over without falling into that ditch? How will I pull myself out of that hole once that depression hits? Where's my affirmations when I'm going through this? Why is it the positive things that I always forget? And then I wonder, what do I really believe? Because it's what people believe that shows up in what they subconsciously do. And what do I do? Well, if I'm being honest, a little something with a whole lot of nothing and the audacity to complain and mumble when the same results keep coming. Ain't it something? When your passion calls for running, yet you can barely find your balance, let alone trying to power walk without stumbling, and it's troubling. When you know you got something, and even more when the people know you got something and they want it, but you stay in hiding because you feel the disappointment of them seeing you, and when they see you with nothing. How do you explain yourself without lowering their expectations? How do you tell them that your passion lacks pleasure, that your creative space has become an irritable place, that there is no rest for you there, no restoration, no rest stimulation, no rest strengthening, just restrictions? It's a hard life, living every day the same when you know you were created to make a difference. It's just different when you're distinct and a part of the peculiar peeps, trying to overcome unbelief, all while standing in the middle of the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. I'm saying, I need somebody praying with me. Peace.
Now, before I start, do y'all know Super Dave? He on every corner of every block, always itching for a save. Y'all don't know Super Dave? He be getting all high in the sky. It's a bird, it's a plane. So y'all do know how Super Dave be saving the city. Mama say he cracked down on kryptonite. He real ready for a fight. You can catch him battling Batman on the Dark Knight. He charitable too, I seen him picking through the trash. He go through drug dealers' houses, he soars away with they stash, and breaking news, he flash. He running down Scott Street, literally showing his rabbit ass. Why y'all laughing? Super Dave my uncle. Which one the supporter? Let me guess, it was the nickel, the dime, the dollar, the quarter. How you gonna get a job he out saving the city? And you ought to give it to him out of respect, not pity. Super Dave always been there. Even if you ain't want to look. Under every nook, corner, cranny, and crook. Super Dave the last of his kind. His home ain't blow up. His family just closed the blinds. I can still remember his doomsday. See, he had a bad spliff. He got all high in the sky, but he had a bad trip. So y'all know who Super Dave is. Mama said he cracked down on kryptonite. He real ready for a fight. You can catch him battling Batman on a Dark Knight.
I am Lady 380, and whatever I speak is my truth. So if you find yourself offended or unable to relate, then these bullets weren't meant for you. I am a spoken assassin, so this is your final warning. I aim for straight headshots, and ain't nobody in here bulletproof. He militant. So much anger built up in him, unfamiliar with discipline. In general, he was nobody's soldier. Ain't like he had someone to shadow. Daddy camouflaging into the distance every time he would wait for him. At attention, resentment built up his artillery. Tired of suppressing his appetite for a fight, thought he was doing a good thing. When he got recruited and enlisted, was sold dreams that he could be all that he could be, but all that he became was a nobody. And now he don't dream because he can't sleep. Because bodies disappear in the flash every time he closes lids. No cap, hard to snap back into reality. When orders go against your morality. When you realize all caskets don't just come in adult size. How could he have known that the structure he desired would beget his demise? He died when he left that day. Buried his heart beneath the flag, tucked away tightly in his duffel bag. Deployed to fulfill his call of duty, fighting for no man's land on Rebirth Island where women and children ain't off limits. He was a ghost before he came home. A zombie. He'd still be stuck in a war zone, casually causing casualties of his family with friendly fire. A modern warfare. On me, he's broke, he's cracked, he's literally one shot from blowing up our spot. Man, where is my team? He's standing right there, but he's so far gone. Each silence a trigger, each memory a mine. I'm tiptoeing through graveyards in Newtown, searching through the wreckage of his mind. PTSD, keep his thoughts confined. A wall ain't only good for keeping things out, but imprisoning things in. And what's a spouse supposed to do? When the war that he fights keeps wounding them too, I'm bleeding. Who gonna pick up and revive me? What do we do when disability don't look like amputee? It be more like decapitation. Losing your mind fighting for a nation that won't even fight for us, but will engrave on a dollar bill, in God we trust. But ain't enough money flowing in to keep our heads above water. And that's enough to push him off the bank. Salute to the tribute we're playing Hunger Games. And odds ain't ever been in our favor. And when the smoke clears, battles don't get left on battlefields. Bombs over Baghdad hit home and dad packs his bags again and again, round after round, emptying the clip. Every time he come back from combat, a shell of a man. From dad to dud, from a husband to hollow and to think. I was on watch when he came home and forgot he could be at ease. He was sold dreams that he could be all that he could be, but it seems he only made a liar out of our country. Mission complete. Lady 380.
Man. Don't worry about that. We had a fire show, man. I want y'all to follow. Y'all good. We had a dope show, man. Make sure y'all follow all of these dope artists today who perform for y'all. We got my lady 380 in the building. Got Copious Green. And we got the young gunner Jay Grenade in the building. You heard me? So y'all stay tuned because this is the Artist Access. Your access